They saw what no officer ever expects to face in the quiet, dark hours.
Reports spoke of twisted shapes moving where no human should stand, and footage captured forms that science has never been able to name. Why were these entities drawn specifically to police patrols? And what intelligence made them appear only when no backup was near?
Each sighting left officers shaken, unsure whether they had witnessed life or illusion. Now you will see the moments that change their beliefs forever.
The house with the winged figure. When officers responded to a routine disturbance call at a quiet suburban home, they expected nothing unusual. Instead, they entered a dim hallway and saw a tall, human-shaped figure unfolding wide, leathery wings that brushed against the doorframe. Its skin looked pale and stretched, almost like something not used to light. The creature did not rush or behave aggressively. It simply held its ground, watching the officers as though equally confused by their presence. The room felt strangely still, and even the officers' radios crackled with static. They slowly stepped back, trying to understand whether this being was frightened, territorial, or entirely unaware of the situation. Witnesses outside later described hearing a low vibration, like distant wind. By the time backup arrived, the figure was gone, leaving the house undamaged, but filled with unanswered questions. To this day, no one knows what the officers actually encountered. The tall forest walker. People in Utrecht filmed this strange creature crossing a forest road, and no one believed the footage was real until it was posted online. Its body is tall and thin. Its arms swing loosely. Its legs move in long steps. The creature turns its head toward the car as if checking who is watching, and scientists who reviewed the video said its shape looks too stretched to be human and too upright to be any known animal. It walks calmly toward the trees, scanning the ground like it is following a trail only it can see. Sunlight hits its skin, showing a smooth texture that does not match fur or scales. If something this unusual can be filmed walking so confidently in open daylight, what other strange figures might be moving through forests where no one expects to see them? The doorstep crawler. A security camera filmed this small creature resting at a doorstep late at night, and the world was shocked by how real its movement looked. Its body is smooth and round. Its arms are long and thin. Its fingers stretch like tiny branches. The creature lifts its head slightly as if smelling the air, and scientists who studied the footage said its design does not fit insects, reptiles, or mammals because the limb structure is too unusual. It does not try to enter the house. It simply sits near the door like it is waiting for something to happen. Light reflects off the wet ground and reveals the creature's shiny skin. If a mysterious crawler like this can be filmed so close to a home, what other hidden creatures might be exploring neighborhoods when everyone is asleep? The Moonpath Stalker. A nighttime trail camera caught this tall creature walking calmly under the moon, and viewers were stunned by its animal-like but unfamiliar shape. Its shoulders rise high. Its legs move smoothly. Its fur glows in the moonlight. The creature looks toward the camera for a moment, and scientists said the facial structure is unlike wolves or big cats because the proportions do not match any known species. It keeps walking down the trail as if following a regular path, stepping over branches without hesitation. The quiet forest around it does not react, as though the creature belongs there. If something this mysterious can be filmed moving so naturally in the woods, what other creatures might be sharing the same paths without anyone knowing? The Yard Bone Watcher. A backyard camera recorded this thin skeletal creature leaning toward a patch of light, and no one expected the footage to look so clear. Its ribs show sharply, its arms reach low, its spine bends forward. The creature studies the ground like it is searching for something, and scientists who checked the footage said its limbs are far too long to belong to any normal animal. It never approaches the house. It only crouches near the fence as if drawn to the light. The grass moves gently under its weight, proving it is not a trick of shadow. If a creature like this can appear quietly in a simple backyard, what other unknown shapes might be walking through nighttime neighborhoods without being seen? The Twisted Yard Runner. A spotlight captured this fast-moving creature in a backyard, and people were shocked by its strange, uneven body. Its legs bend sharply, its head tilts sideways, its body shakes as it moves. The creature steps into the light, and scientists said its form looks like parts of several animals combined, but none of the pieces match real species. It does not run toward anything. It just crosses the yard quickly, as though avoiding the brightness. Leaves fly up behind it, showing how fast it moves. If a creature this unusual can be filmed rushing through a simple yard, what other bizarre shapes might be racing through dark spaces just outside human sight? The fence crawler beast. A backyard flashlight filmed this many-limbed creature rushing forward, and viewers were stunned by how quickly it moved. Its arms stretch wide, its legs move in pairs, its body tilts left and right. The creature runs toward the light but stops just before reaching it, almost as if the brightness confuses it. Scientists who watched the footage said its shape does not match insects or mammals because the limb count is too high and the movement too coordinated. It shifts its weight like it is preparing to change direction. Grass bends sharply under its feet. If a creature with so many moving parts can be filmed this close to a home, what other hidden animals might be climbing through fences in the middle of the night? The Sea Ridge Giant. This footage shocked people because the creature rises from the water so slowly that it almost looks like a moving hill. Its skin is dark and smooth. Its mouth is wide and filled with long teeth. Its eyes do not show on the surface. The creature stays close to the boat but never touches it, almost as if it is studying the shape of the vessel. Scientists who reviewed the video said its size does not match any whale, shark, or known deep-sea species, and the long row of teeth raises even more questions about how it feeds. The water around it moves gently, proving that the creature is not swimming fast, but simply rising for air or light. If something this large can be filmed so close to humans without being noticed before, what other giants might be hiding just under the surface of calm oceans? The sand dune specimen. This video shows a scientist in a yellow suit holding a strange creature found on a quiet beach, and viewers were stunned by the shape of its head. Its skin looks soft and pale. Its eyes are closed tightly. Its limbs hang loosely from the body. The scientist lifts it carefully, showing that the creature is light and not rigid. Experts who looked at the footage said the body shape does not fit fish, mammals, or reptiles because the proportions are too unusual. The fog on the beach makes the scene feel even more mysterious, as though the creature washed ashore during a rare weather event. Nothing in the background moves, making the creature the main focus of the shot. If something this unusual can appear on a simple beach and be carried so easily, what other strange forms might be waiting on coastlines that people rarely visit? The beachside companion. People filmed this scene because no one expected to see a man walking beside a creature with so many long legs. Its body is round and covered in tangled parts. Its legs tap lightly on the wet sand. Its shadow stretches beside the man. The creature does not act scared or confused. It simply follows the shoreline like it knows the path. Scientists said its movement looks too smooth to be a machine, but too unusual to be an animal from known ecosystems. Waves roll in and reflect its shape, proving the creature is physically present on the beach. The man walking next to it stays calm, suggesting he may have seen it before or knows it will not cause harm. If a creature this unusual can stroll peacefully beside a human, what other strange beings might be moving near us without anyone noticing their quiet steps? The blue lantern whale. This footage shows a glowing creature rising under a boat at night, and people could not believe how bright its body was. Its skin shines blue. Its shape looks smooth and curved. Its glow lights up the water around it. The creature rises slowly, almost like it is curious about the boat but does not want to get too close. Scientists said the pattern of glowing marks on its body does not match any known bioluminescent species, and the steady way it moves suggests intelligence rather than random drifting. The people on the boat stay quiet, watching the creature shimmer beneath them. The water stays calm even as it rises. If a beautiful glowing creature like this can be filmed so clearly in open water, what other bright mysteries might be swimming in dark oceans without ever reaching the surface? The Abyss Jaw Cluster. A deep-sea camera recorded this creature turning toward the light, and viewers were shocked by its mix of features. Its head looks like a large fish. Its mouth holds many thin teeth. Its lower body has long arms or tentacles that move slowly. The creature does not rush at the camera. It simply reacts to the light as if it has never seen it before. Scientists who studied the footage said its upper body resembles ancient species seen only in fossils, but the lower part looks like deep-sea life that survives without sunlight. The creature moves with smooth control, proving it is adapted to heavy pressure. Its eyes do not glow, but the light reflects off its wet skin. If a hybrid creature like this can live so deep below the surface, what other unknown shapes might be drifting through darkness far beyond human reach? The ocean winged titan. Drone footage shows a massive winged creature brought onto a ship, and no one expected something this big to exist. Its wings stretch far across the deck. Its body is long and muscular. Its skin folds like thick leather. The crew stands around it, unsure what part of the body they should examine first. Scientists said its wings do not match birds or bats because the structure looks built for gliding over long distances rather than fast flapping. The creature's tail extends far beyond the deck, showing that even the camera cannot capture its full length. It does not move, but the shape alone proves it is unlike anything known. If a creature with such enormous wings can be lifted from the ocean and filmed so clearly, what larger beings might still be traveling across open waters far from any ship? The sky-walking titan. People recorded a massive creature walking slowly across an open field, its long legs rising above the treetops like something from another world. The creature moved gently, almost as if it was studying the land beneath it. Thin mist wrapped around its body, making it look even taller. The people stayed far away, unsure whether to be afraid or amazed. Some said it looked like a living tower, moving with surprising grace. Others believed it might be an ancient species returning to the surface after ages hidden in the earth. Scientists who later viewed the footage said its balance and size were beyond anything in known biology. They questioned how such a creature could exist unnoticed for so long. The sight did not show danger, only mystery. And the biggest question remained: if something so enormous can appear without warning, what else might be quietly living somewhere on our planet? The strange farm wanderer. Farmers were stunned when a thin, long-armed creature crossed a muddy path near their horses. Its body looked almost human, but its arms were too long and its steps were too soft, like it barely touched the ground. The horses watched quietly, ears pointed forward, unsure what they were witnessing. The creature did not disturb anything. It simply walked across the road, paused as if listening, then continued into the tall, dry grass. People who examined the video said its smooth, floating movements were unlike any known animal. Some believed it could be a rare species with an unusual posture. Others thought it might be a gentle creature exploring farmland out of curiosity. There were no reports of harm, missing animals, or danger. The moment ended as quietly as it began. The encounter left many wondering what kinds of peaceful, hidden life might move through rural places at dusk. The Night Field Gatherers. A group of small gray creatures was filmed in an empty field picking up berries scattered on the ground. They sat close together and shared the food quietly, almost like a family having a simple meal. Their large eyes reflected the camera's light, giving them an alert but gentle look. Nothing about them seemed wild or aggressive. Their movements were soft and synchronized, as if they communicated without sound. Some people believed they might be a new species that only comes out at night. Others thought they could be intelligent animals with their own social habits. No farms nearby reported missing animals or damage. The creatures appeared focused only on gathering food. After a few minutes, they calmly stood up and walked away together into the darkness. The moment left viewers with fascination more than fear, wondering how many peaceful nocturnal species remain undiscovered. The giant ground eagle. People were amazed when a huge eagle-like creature appeared in an open field. It had the head of a bird, but the body of a powerful ground-dwelling animal. Instead of flying, it remained calmly on the earth, looking around with slow, steady motions. Its thick feathers and enormous wings seemed built for strength rather than speed. The creature did not act aggressive. It simply observed the world with a quiet, almost thoughtful posture. Scientists who reviewed the footage said its size was extraordinary, but its peaceful behavior was even more surprising. Some compared it to mythical guardian birds in ancient stories. Others suggested it might be a unique evolutionary species adapted to life on land. Watching it, people felt awe rather than fear. It seemed like a creature connected to old natural secrets, standing silently as if remembering a world that existed long before humans. the night cabin crawler. A security camera in a remote cabin captured a thin, long-limbed creature moving slowly across the floor. Its motions were careful, almost gentle, as if it was trying not to disturb anything. It did not break objects or attempt to enter other rooms. Instead, it paused often, studying its surroundings like it was learning about human spaces for the first time. The creature's eyes reflected brightly in the night vision light, which startled viewers but did not show aggression. Some believed it might be an animal adapted to darkness. Others thought it could be a curious species seeking warmth. After exploring quietly, the creature simply turned around and left the cabin without touching anything. The moment raised questions about what kinds of silent, harmless creatures might wander forests at night, moving gently through places humans rarely explore. The mountain percher. Hikers spotted a small red creature perched on a boulder high in the mountains. It had bright yellow eyes and pointed ears, giving it an alert expression, though it remained calm. The creature did not flee. Instead, it watched the hikers with interest, as if observing their behavior. Its limbs were strong and steady, allowing it to cling effortlessly to the rock. Some said it looked like a mix between a cat and a small primate. Experts who analyzed the footage noted its impressive balance and awareness. The hikers kept a respectful distance, not wanting to disturb it. After a brief moment, the creature turned away and climbed higher with smooth, graceful motions. The meeting left everyone wondering how many hidden species might live in remote mountains, quietly watching the world from the shadows of stone and snow. The bones in the field. The footage was captured near an old farming road where the ground stays quiet most of the year. But this time, the camera recorded something no one expected. A thin creature moving slowly across the field as if it had been walking forever. Its body looked dry and bony, shaped like a lost animal from a forgotten world, and its long legs made soft steps in the dirt. The creature behaved calmly, never showing any signs of harm, only scanning the area with a strange patience. Scientists later said its shape reminded them of ancient cave drawings that showed tall, silent watchers. The creature's ribs seemed to glow under the moonlight, making every frame of the video look unreal yet perfectly clear. No one knows why it appeared or why it chose that quiet field, but the calm way it moved left people wondering what else might still wander near places we think we know. The feathered stranger. The video was recorded inside a busy building where people moved through the hallway without noticing anything unusual. But the footage reveals a tall figure with bird-like skin and calm, human-like eyes standing among them. Its face was shaped like a beak, and soft scales covered its shoulders and arms, giving it a gentle shimmer as the lights above flickered. The creature did not behave aggressively. It simply walked forward as if exploring a place it had never seen before. Scientists who reviewed the footage compared it to mythic hybrids found in old Greek stories, where animals and people shared features in peaceful forms. The creature's steady movements and quiet presence made the video feel strangely calm, despite how shocking it looked on camera. No one knows where it came from or how it entered the building, but its silent steps left a question that still lingers in every viewer's mind. The smiling visitor. A quiet home camera caught something no one expected. A large, round-faced creature calmly looking through a window as if trying to understand the room inside. Its eyes were wide and curious, and its soft features made the scene feel more surreal than frightening. The creature's gentle posture suggested it was not harmful. Its hands rested lightly on the window frame as though it was studying the objects on the table. Researchers later compared its expression to early folklore describing friendly watchers who appear during moments of stillness. The footage showed every detail clearly, from the creature's smooth skin to the slow movement of its head. Even so, its appearance was so unusual that it left people stunned and unsure of how to react. The more viewers replayed the moment, the more they wondered why such a peaceful creature chose this house and what it hoped to learn. The sea giant awakened. The recording was taken during a research trip at sea, where the water was calm until a massive creature rose toward the surface. Its body was covered in long limbs shaped like coral and soft fins that moved gently with the waves. The creature lifted itself just enough for the cameras to capture its face, which looked like a mixture of marine life and something entirely unknown. The team stayed still, observing the creature's slow, steady movements as it released a stream of colorful light from its mouth, almost like a display rather than a threat. Specialists said it resembled ancient sea guardians described in Polynesian stories, beings who rise only when the ocean shifts. The footage remained peaceful, yet breathtaking, showing a giant simply passing through. No one knows why it surfaced that day, but the calm moment left viewers feeling they had seen something rare and meaningful. The snowpath drifter. The creature appeared on a winter morning when a hiker's camera captured a tall, human-shaped figure walking through the snowy forest. Its long arms reached slightly toward the ground, and frost clung to its dark skin as if it had been walking for hours. The figure did not move quickly. Instead, it followed the path with a calm, steady rhythm, showing no interest in anything nearby. Witnesses described it as a quiet traveler, shaped like a mix between a person and a forgotten winter beast. Experts said its design matched northern legends about peaceful wanderers who cross forests without disturbing the land. Every step it made left a clear print, proving the footage was not a trick of light or shadow. The creature eventually faded into the trees, leaving viewers with the simple but powerful question of how long it had been roaming the snow-covered world. The fur-backed wanderer. The final footage came from a rural farm trail where a tall figure with a fur-covered back walked slowly away from the camera. Its posture was relaxed, its arms swinging gently as though it was enjoying a simple walk through the open land. The creature's pointed ears and long tail made it look like a peaceful mix between a human and an unfamiliar forest animal. Farmers who reviewed the video said it behaved like a curious passerby rather than something dangerous or wild. Some experts compared it to gentle shapeshifters in old Slavic stories, beings who quietly travel through fields to avoid being noticed. The creature never turned toward the camera. It simply followed the dirt path with steady confidence. When the footage ended, viewers were left with a soft, lingering mystery. How many times had this calm wanderer crossed the farmland without anyone ever seeing it? The floating spine above the town. Residents in a quiet, snowy town witnessed a massive glowing shape drifting silently over their homes one foggy evening. It looked like a gigantic curved spine, bending gently as if it were alive and breathing. People stepped outside, expecting to find an aircraft or drone, but the movement was far too smooth, almost like it glided on invisible water. Soft lines of light flickered across its body, illuminating rooftops with a pale glow. It made no sound, and the ground never vibrated beneath it. Some said it hovered in slow circles, almost studying the town. Others believed it was simply passing through without noticing the people below. As the fog thickened, the shape brightened for a moment before fading into the clouds. When it finally disappeared, residents were left silent, unsure whether they had seen a rare natural illusion or something entirely unknown. The giant fog creature at the highway. Drivers on a snowy highway froze when a massive shape formed inside the morning fog. What looked at first like a fallen tower slowly revealed long, pale limbs stretching across the sky. The creature moved gently, like fabric floating underwater, and cars came to a complete stop. People stepped out, staring upward in disbelief. The being never lowered itself toward the ground. Instead, it hovered high above the road, its limbs drifting like loose ribbons in the wind. Some witnesses described it as a giant jellyfish made of fog, while others said it looked like a living cloud. Despite its enormous size, it produced no sound at all. For several minutes it remained perfectly calm, turning slowly as if following the breeze. Then, without warning, the fog thickened and swallowed it completely, leaving behind a silent road full of confused and shaken witnesses. The tower-sized entity behind old buildings. Early morning fog revealed a towering figure rising behind a row of old buildings. At first, residents thought it was smoke from a factory, but long tendrils slowly descended toward rooftops, moving in calm, steady motions. The creature's upper body stayed hidden in a swirling cloud, as if purposely concealing itself. People gathered quietly, unsure whether they were seeing a natural atmospheric illusion or something alive. The tendrils gently waved, almost like roots searching for a place to rest. No sudden movements occurred. Everything about the creature seemed patient and deliberate. A faint pulsing light glowed inside the fog around it, brightening and dimming rhythmically. After several minutes, the light weakened and the figure began to dissolve into the mist, fading until nothing remained but a faint shimmer in the air. Residents were left wondering whether the event had been real or something their minds created in the haze. The colossal octopus in the city fog. The city woke to a thick fog that made skyscrapers vanish into pale shadows, but nothing prepared the residents for the enormous silhouette rising between the towers. At first, it looked like a strange cloud formation, but then huge tentacles slowly curled outward, each one stretching farther than entire streets. People stopped their cars and looked upward, unsure whether they were dreaming. The creature did not move aggressively. It simply rested its massive body against the buildings, almost like it was testing their strength. A soft rumbling vibration passed through the air, not loud, more like the sound of a distant train. Some residents claimed the tentacles shimmered with faint patterns, similar to deep-sea creatures signaling in the dark. After several minutes, the fog thickened around it, hiding the shape piece by piece until nothing remained. The city was left silent, wondering what kind of giant could appear and disappear so quietly. The creature resting on the airplane wing. Passengers on a long-distance flight were startled when a thin, skeletal creature appeared on the outer wing in broad daylight. It was small compared to the aircraft, but long-limbed, holding onto the metal surface with surprising ease. The creature didn't scratch or damage the wing. Instead, it lay still as if enjoying the sunlight above the clouds. Its body seemed weightless, barely pressing down on the wing's surface. Some passengers said it looked like it was studying the sky rather than the plane, turning its head slowly toward the horizon. Flight attendants calmly reassured everyone while the pilots monitored the situation. No turbulence occurred, and the creature never attempted to climb toward the cabin. After several minutes, a strong gust of wind swept across the wing, and the creature simply drifted upward, rising into the blue sky until it vanished completely. The plane continued safely, leaving passengers stunned and speechless. The high-altitude wanderer above the clouds. Another flight reported a similar creature days later, this time larger and moving gracefully along the airplane wing as if it were strolling on a quiet road. Its limbs bent like branches swayed by the wind, and its thin frame cast a long shadow on the clouds below. Passengers watched in awe rather than fear as the creature paced slowly, never attempting to harm the plane. It occasionally looked inward through the window, not aggressively, more like a curious traveler. Its movements were strangely peaceful, almost rhythmic, as though it followed a pattern only it understood. As the plane climbed higher, the creature crouched low, sensing the change in pressure. Then, in one fluid motion, it pushed off the wing and drifted upward into brighter sunlight. It floated higher and higher until it blended perfectly into the sky. The pilots logged the event, noting that the plane remained perfectly stable the entire time. In the end, every mysterious creature we've explored tonight leaves us with the same haunting question: how much of our world do we truly understand? These sightings, whether in the sky, the ocean, the forest, or right outside a plane window, remind us that the unknown is closer than we think. Maybe these beings are travelers from hidden ecosystems, survivors from forgotten ages, or entirely new forms of life we have yet to study. What matters is the curiosity they spark. Curiosity is what pushes humanity forward. It makes us look again, think deeper, and refuse to accept simple answers when the world is offering something far more complex. If you believe that our planet still holds secrets waiting to be uncovered, then you are in the right place. This channel exists for people who dare to ask, what if? People like you. So don't let the journey end here. New discoveries, new footage, and new mysteries are coming sooner than you think. Subscribe now, turn on notifications, and join a community that looks into the shadows not with fear, but with wonder. The next revelation might be closer than you imagine. Stay curious, stay alert, and we'll continue exploring the unknown together.